Hey guys, this is Amit and you're watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Realme Narzo 30 versus Redmi Note 9 Pro, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, Narzo 30 have triple camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. Whereas 9 Pro comes with quad camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is 9 Pro because it have quad camera setup which have 5 megapixel of macro camera. And about the front camera of the devices, Narzo 30 have 16 megapixel of wide camera, whereas 9 Pro have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is Narzo 30 because it have low aperture which can make low noisy photos in low light conditions. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Narzo 30 have LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas 9 Pro have LED flash, HDR and panorama, so it's a tie. And about the video recording options in their devices, Narzo 30 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, whereas 9 Pro can record 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So the winner here is 9 Pro because it can record slow motion video in 960 fps. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Narzo 30 have Android 11 support, on the other side 9 Pro have Android 10 support. So the winner here is Narzo 30 because it have newer generation of operating system. And about the user interface of the devices, Narzo 30 have Realme UI whereas 9 Pro have MIUI. So it's a tie here because both of the user interface have different UI, so it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Narzo 30 is powered by MediaTek Helio G95 based on 12nm processor, whereas 9 Pro is powered by Snapdragon 720G based on 8nm processor. So the winner here is 9 Pro because it have faster processor. And about the GPU of the devices, Narzo 30 is packed with Mali G76, whereas 9 Pro is also packed with Adreno 618. So the winner here is 9 Pro because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Narzo 30 can clock at 2.05 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas 9 Pro can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So the winner here is 9 Pro because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, Narzo 30 have two options, 4 and 6 GB, whereas 9 Pro have two options, 4 and 6 GB. So I will call it a tie because both of the devices have same capacity of RAM. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Narzo 30 comes with 64 and 128 GB of storage, whereas 9 Pro have 64 and 128 GB of storage. So it's a tie here. And about the external storage of the devices, Narzo 30 have dedicated card slot, whereas 9 Pro have dedicated card slot too. So it's a tie. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. Narzo 30 have 6.5 inches of display, whereas 9 Pro have 6.7 inches of display. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, Narzo 30 have approximately 83.4%, whereas 9 Pro have 84.5%. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have approximately the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Narzo 30 comes with Full HD Plus display, on the other side 9 Pro also have Full HD Plus display, so it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, Narzo 30 have IPS LCD display having 90Hz of refresh rate, whereas 9 Pro have IPS LCD display. So the winner here is Narzo 30 because it have 90Hz of refresh rate which gives you smooth transitions. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. Narzo 30 have 9.4 mm of thickness, whereas 9 Pro have 8.8 mm of thickness. So the winner here is 9 Pro because it have slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, Narzo 30 comes with 192 grams of weight, whereas 9 Pro have 209 grams of weight. So the winner here is Narzo 30 because it have lower body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, Narzo 30 have Gorilla Glass 3, whereas 9 Pro also have Gorilla Glass 5. So the winner here is 9 Pro because it have newer generation of glass, which is more durable than its older generation. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Narzo 30 have plastic back with plastic frame, whereas 9 Pro have glass back with plastic frame. So the winner here is 9 Pro because it have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. Narzo 30 have side-mounted fingerprint scanner. On the other side, 9 Pro also have side-mounted fingerprint scanner, so it's a tie. And about the sensors in the devices, Narzo 30 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas 9 Pro have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, so it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Narzo 30 have 5000 mAh of battery capacity, whereas 9 Pro have 5020 mAh of battery capacity. So I will call it a tie because both of the devices have approximately the same battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. Narzo 30 have 30 watts of fast charging, whereas 9 Pro have 18 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is Narzo 30 because it can charge up a device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Narzo 30 comes with normal speakers, whereas 9 Pro have normal speakers, so it's a tie. And about the headphone jack of the devices, Narzo 30 have 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas 9 Pro also have, so it's a tie here. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, so it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, Narzo 30 have 5th generation of Bluetooth, whereas 9 Pro also have 5th generation of Bluetooth. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. Narzo 30 have AGPS, GLONASS and BDS, whereas 9 Pro have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS and NAVIC. So the winner here is 9 Pro because it have Galileo and NAVIC chip. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, Narzo 30 comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector, whereas 9 Pro also have 2nd gen of Type-C connector, so it's a tie. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, Narzo 30 is around $180, whereas 9 Pro is available from $180. In the Indian market, Narzo 30 have starting range from 12,500 rupee, whereas 9 Pro is available from 14,000 rupee. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera, the winner here is 9 Pro. In the performance, the winner here is 9 Pro. In the display, the winner here is Narzo 30. In the body segment, the winner here is 9 Pro. In the features of the device, the winner here is Narzo 30. In the communication chips, it's a tie. And about the prices, the winner here is 9 Pro. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below. What do you think, which device is better for you? So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. Comment what your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.